everybody. Got a beautiful day here. The sun is shining, so I thought this was a perfect time to read a book in the school garden. Today, I'm going to read you a story called In a Garden. It's about all the things that can happen in a small garden. In a Garden. Written by Tim McKenna, illustrated by Amy Sakura. In a garden on a hill, sparrows chirp and crickets trill. In the earth, a single seed sits beside a millipede. Worms and termites dig and toil, moving through the garden soil. Then, at last, a tiny shoot, ever slowly, forms a root. First a seedling, then a sprout, pushing, bursting, up and out. In a garden, day by day, newborn flowers find their way. Sunlight warms the morning air, dewdrops shimmer here and there. Earwigs scuttle, beetles scurry, roly-polies scoot and worry. Sleepy slugs and garden snails leave behind their silver trails. Frantic teams of busy ants scramble up the stems of plants. In a garden, week by week, little creatures hunt and squeak. All the while, a sprout is growing, without anybody knowing. Buds emerge and leaves unfold, braving wind and heat and cold. Stretching, spreading, open wide, just the perfect place to hide. Underneath, it's safe and snug for a lonely ladybug. In a garden, showers fall, dainty drinks for one and all. Flower petals, bold and bright, blossom in the beaming light. Blooms of every shape and size call to bees and butterflies. Daisy, foxglove, tulip, plum, daffodil, chrysanthemum. Sips of nectar, warm and sweet. Pollen clings to heads and feet. Round and round they buzz and flit, only pause to rest a bit. In a garden, bugs aglow, flashing, flying to and fro. Lacewings, gnats, mosquitoes, spiders, dragonflies, and water striders live among the cattail reeds, lily pads, and water weeds. Keeping hid from hungry eyes, using colors to disguise, crafty bugs with clever tricks, looks like leaves or bark or sticks. In a garden full of green, many moments go unseen. Finding shelter in the shade, careful rows of eggs are laid. as a cool and gentle breeze whispers through the tops of trees. Time goes by, and then life returns to start again. Always changing, never still, in a garden, on a hill. And that's the end. I hope y'all enjoyed reading In a Garden with me. I hope you could hear some of the live sound effects. I couldn't have picked a better day to read in the garden. And I think one of my favorite things about the book is it tells us and shows us just about all the changes that the garden goes through all year round. And I think today is a perfect day to notice some of those changes. It's still the winter time, it's a little cold, but we have birds singing, little bits of green growing, and maybe even some tiny flowers blooming. So I hope that sometime this week on a sunny day, maybe you can find some time to walk around, whether it's with your teacher in the school garden, or whether it's maybe out around the neighborhood with a friend or with a parent, and just try to notice some little signs of spring, of life coming back, because that's one of my favorite things about gardening this time of year, is watching all of the life return to the garden. Well, okay, gardeners, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you have fun thinking about all the things that you can do and see and learn about in a garden. Bye-bye.